Hey, hello, how's it going? Welcome back to another Slice and Dice video. It's me, Cranberry. Hopefully you are doing well. Having a pretty good one, nothing too crazy going on. Just came back from work, planning on watching more of that Smash tournament I was watching. I think 2 days ago is when I was last watching it. But it's been going on this whole weekend, so I'm planning on watching a little bit more of that. And I am going to be streaming later today too. So if you are interested in watching the stream, come by for that maybe. Come by, it should be cool, should be fun. And if you want to know when streams are happening, you can join the Discord as well. In the description of pretty much all my videos, there's always a link to the Twitch channel and the Discord if you're interested. If not, no hard feelings, but you know, you should do it, or else I will hunt you down, but not kill you, just maybe remove one of your limbs. Anyway, let's play. I did do a stream yesterday. I did lose the second to last run of the stream, so we're currently just on a 1-win streak. There was some pretty cool runs. The last... What am I doing? Hold on. I wanted to go history. This one was a pretty cool one. We ended up just having this pain doctor with botany, just making everyone really strong. We kind of just camped out Hexia, basically. The run that lost was really sad, and it was my fault. I made a really bad misplay. I just misread one of the dice. I thought it was a very critical turn where I thought we had rolled one of these copycat sides. And the plan was to copycat the charge side on Weaver, but I had actually rolled the defy side and didn't realize it. I mixed it up, and that basically caused me to lose the fight. So unfortunate. It is what it is. Let's play. And you know what? Give me a magical team. Happy to see magical, but I'm pretty sure with Monster Pristine, we don't actually want to play magical. It's a pretty bad pick. I think Barricade is actually a pretty safe curse for magical. There are certain fights where certain enemies will be very hard to kill. But we should have the capacity to heal through it, and we should be fine. So I think I'm okay with that. I want to look at the rolls here. Yeah, we'll just go for a Barricade team on Magical. This shouldn't be too bad. I can see some issues. Maybe we see like the hand as the final boss. This could be a little tricky sometimes, but I think overall it shouldn't be too bad. Now, turn 1, getting overkilled by 3 is a little rough. I don't know why this is happening exactly, but the splint did just kind of throw. Just not great news. So we can survive. I don't want to do it this way, but I think we have to. I forgot about Barricade. Okay, never mind. I think we're losing the Acolyte turn 1. Just a little unfortunate. Not much to be done about it, I guess, here. We'll hit. Put this here. And we just passed the turn. We could have killed the Goblin if we didn't have Barricade. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? On a magical team on turn 1 where you're getting overkilled by 3 with Barricade. Sheesh. Okay, well, we can just kill this bee and that keeps Splint alive here. Although I think we just have lethal this turn anyway, pretty much. Hold on. There we go. I'll take a sphere. I'm down for a sphere on this team for a bit more consistency on the other characters. Your green is usually a pretty bad character ultimately. So getting anything that's like decent value is, in my opinion, usually a pretty good hit. And I'm gonna actually hold this reroll here because we should be able to combo with something like this, for example, this Acolyte roll here to be able to kill one of these rats this turn. And ideally, we roll a bow shot on this thief eventually. I guess not today. I guess we play it like that. I don't know. Could have gone for a poke instead. I don't think it matters too much. Okay, this is enough to get through here. You hit, you kill. Ooh, kind of a really interesting choice. And this is like a more of a philosophical thing than anything. Compass does a lot of cool stuff for you. Generally, side swapping is pretty interesting, but Compass is a weird one. It's hard to get value out of side swapping with Compass, because you usually, like, you know, if you have some sort of like left side replacer, you can get your good left side out of the way and put this in, which is not bad. If you have a character like Roulette where you want to replace your left side, you can replace it with a top-bottom replacer or with the rare top replacer, something like Mini Crossbow or Enhanced Wand, or you can do something like Longbow, Worn Arms, yada yada, to replace that Roulette side and make a pretty functional character. However, Poultice is very strong. And I think I'm of the mindset that Poultice is just an overall better item here for us. It is guaranteed to be good, whereas Compass can be good, but not always. Basically, this is a very good rate for the cost. I think this is another example of us holding this here for a moment. Okay, they're giving me bad rolls here. There we go, that's a good roll. So the plan this turn is just to slam with boar, and then we start taking out the archers here. That looks pretty good to me. Yeah, nice. Barricade there, actually a benefit to us here, because it let us get to the archers quickly. That's nice. And we do this, kill the boar, move on. But yeah, like it's just like Poultice is a single-use salve. Salve is a very strong spell, arguably one of the strongest red spells in the game. So even though it's single use, it's a pretty good effect. And you know what? For this fight especially, I'll re-roll Acolyte here. Acolyte's kind of a weak character. I actually like Healer quite a bit for this. That seems pretty good. I'll put this on Sphere for now. Tough choice here. I'm gonna go Ranger, I think. Just because I like Splint, especially for this upcoming Bramble fight. Definitely gonna take these. And the fun thing about this, actually, these single-use Manicides are very strong with Sphere. If you don't realize the connection yet, we're gonna use this first. They both now have one keyword on them, single use. We can slam. We can spend 2 mana to deal 4 damage to a heavy target, which is very, very much on rate. So we'll do that, and pretty much guarantee win this fight now, I'd say. There's a fun little combo there. Use this, slam again. There we go. These are pretty decent items. Rusty Plate doesn't do much for us here, but Copper Ring and Courage Potion are pretty good, and this fight doesn't seem too scary to me. I think we can take this. Let's see what our item is here as well. So here's the problem. Oh, you know what? No, I'm gonna take Clef here. We actually have one of the best characters in the game for Clef with Ranger. Now, it's only one side getting buffed here, but Engage getting Cleft is like one of the easiest and like most guaranteed ways to get value out of it. Wings is a good spell. The problem with Wings is that I always forget that I have it. Whereas Clef, I will, you know, I'm always trying to roll that Engage side anyway. So this is a me issue, but I'm playing because I'm me. Right? That's the thing here, basically. Now, all this being said, this is actually a little bit of a spooky fight. The Pseudo's high roll here. I might just want to slap a Courage Potion on someone like, I don't know, Mage here, or Splint, doesn't really matter too much. I might want to put it on one of them, and then just like, if we need it as a break in case of emergency button, we can pop it, but I don't think we actually even need it here. This is a pretty low roll from the Pseudos. I think we should be overall fine. Doesn't mean we need to hit big whiffs like this. I do need someone to actually roll something here. There we go. Extremely good turn. Stun the Slimer. I think we put the spread damage here, I suppose. Then we poke and pass. We have that Copper Ring to hold extra mana here, so we can stay at 4. We have Splint and Mage both dying this turn. Everyone's taking damage, so the Engage side is not as good anymore, but I think I'm okay with Cleave. It's not bad. We can do a little bit better here, I think. I love this here, rolling these stuns. That's very good news for us. I'll settle for 1 mana on Mage here. Okay, pretty good stuff. We'll just keep the Slimer perma-stunned here. They are doing the most damage by quite a large margin. We can pull this up here. That seems workable for me. This is actually a pretty tough fight with Barricade. I didn't take that into account too much here with this turn, or with this combat, I guess, but I think it'll be fine ultimately. We are still rolling pretty well. I think actually on this turn, I'm down to look for maybe a bigger heal or mana on Healer this turn. Either way is fine. There we go. You know what? 2 mana. Looks pretty good to me. So you put this here. Kill the Goblin. Oh, the real issue is I can't get to the Slimer here. Is a problem, huh? I have to go a bit more defensive, and I want to get that Slimer to stun him, but it seems not possible. What if we do this? Oh, if we do this into the Bandage here, everyone lives. And we should be able to get lethal next turn, I'm pretty confident. So, Let's do that. And let's actually look for probably a 2 damage shot here off the range so we can just kill the Slimer with the back line. Take some heals here. That looks pretty solid to me. You can slam and the goblin runs. Cool. Okay, good. I'm a big vampire fan. Glacier's pretty good, but vampire is kind of like an all-star tier 2 character. And it just works well on the team. I'm pretty happy with it. And we managed to do that combat. We lost no one, and we even kept the courage potion, which is very good news. Very happy about that. I think... So there's like an argument to be made, and I think it's a good argument, that we don't even equip courage potion until we see what we think is a very tough fight. This one doesn't seem too tough to me. We do have trouble with applying shields, so the militia we're just going to have to kill straight up. And we don't really have a good way of dealing 4 damage, or dealing overkill to make someone run. The best way is to deal 4 damage with slam, but we need to get someone low enough for that, and it's a heavy attack. There's also a barricade at play here, too. This can be a little bit weird. But even then, I think we'll be fine for this fight. We should just be able to kind of out-sustain the damage coming in here is how I think this will end up going. Dude, the healer's actually rolling this 2-mana side like crazy. That is very good news for us. So we go over the cleave damage here. So the person doing the most damage, I mean, it's a tie between the bandit and the blind, because the blind is just doing 5 damage. Kind of tempted to play it that way. And we'll just evaluate based on who needs help next turn. But we actually, with this mana storage here, it should be pretty easy to actually cause a retreat just by bursting shields down. Is what I'm kind of now realizing, which is pretty good news. I'll put this here. Militia runs. I think I even just like Poultice and then just do nothing, and then the blind runs, and it's us versus a bandit. That seems pretty good to me as well. Although, unfortunately, the bandit targeted the one person who has, like, no health. That's a little not great, but we should be fine either way here. Oh, yeah, we're cruising. I guess we do... It doesn't really matter how you do this, actually. You can do... I guess this here, yeah. Vampire goes back to 1. Mage is getting poisoned for 1. That seems pretty manageable. I need something with a keyword. Okay, that has 2 keywords, but I'm pretty sure this is enough anyway. Oh, we actually lethal before this. Okay. That works. Lead boots, huh? I think lead boots is actually pretty decent on Ranger here. We only have 1 blank, but 2 damage cleave, 3 damage engage, and range sides are pretty strong. It's fairly consistent, though a little bit counterproductive with the sphere. We have these rerolls for a reason, right? We want to be. It lets us be more consistent. So it's a little iffy. I think just go for a random instead. Lead boots in my experience is usually a trap. Okay, bone saw is a pretty sick pickup here. I'll slap that on healer for the time being. I'm pretty happy with this. We should be able to have a character get bone saw value for us throughout this game. So this is a good get. I'm going to take the stun here. We're probably going to end up stunning the quartz and trying to do as much damage to the Cyclops as we can this turn. Although we might just be able to stun the Cyclops, actually. Oh, I forgot about... Oh, God damn it. Never mind. Never mind. We're just going to put a burst here on Mage. I forgot about Barricade again. Wah, wah. Okay. We can kill Quartz here pretty easily. And then just stun Cyclops this turn. That looks pretty good to me. Like, it would be crazy if we didn't get the stun next turn as well here. So, oh, we can roll for the bone saw here. Please bone saw me. I'll take that. We can just settle, honestly. We don't have to go too high rolly. There wasn't much for us to... Actually, we might just do this. I'll just hit him with this, too. There wasn't much for us to roll on the sphere this turn. But, Sphere, again, is one of the best greens we can have just by, you know, way of the other greens being terrible. So I'm pretty happy. And in this fight especially, I'm pretty happy with Caldera. Medic is a little iffy. Although Medic probably doesn't hold the bone saw too badly, but I think here, it's just a pretty easy Caldera pickup. Should make this sarcophagus pretty killable. So we'll see how it goes. Especially with those mana hit attacks. Should be pretty nice. Well, I can just settle for 2 mana too this turn, honestly. It does not look too bad to me. Okay. I did forget about Scald. Or not Scald, about Barricade here. This will cause some complications for us. Give me the stun? Son of a bitch, okay. Well. Again, this isn't too bad. The bones are going to be annoying, but we should be able to kill them and break the rest of the stone health. Hopefully, probably, maybe. I'm not too worried about it, honestly. Sphere, what do you got for me? Nothing again. Okay, buddy. So we're going to get some Scalds off here. We're going to do this. This. Scald. Everyone dies. Now, if we wanted to be super aggressive here, we could let Ranger die and just put hold the burst. But Ranger probably does 2 damage next turn anyway, so I think we want to hold it. Yeah, there we go. That is extremely lethal. Alright. What's my reward? Dueling Pistol. That's pretty cool. I'll slap that on to Caldera. Caldera's in the middle. They're very likely to be targeted by a lot of enemies. So that's pretty cool. And I think this is actually a pretty tough choice. They're both good. Here's the thing. I'm going to take the Fairy Pact. In the immediate future, Ink Bottle is obviously very strong on Sphere. Covering up all these blanks with cantrip sides on the already cantripping Sphere is pretty good. But Fairy Pact does lower the max HP of Sphere, so it makes the stun much worse. But ultimately, there are a lot of late game greens that will want to have Fairy Pact over Ink Bottle, I think. Although, maybe, even then, maybe not. I'm going to trust my gut, though, and because this team is so magic focused, because it's a magical team, I'm going to take the Fairy Pact here. This is certainly a debatable choice, though. You know what we could actually do here to make up for it, which I think is kind of interesting? We can forego our reroll and put Fairy Pact here, so the Sphere still maintains a pretty high health total. I think is pretty decent. I'll put this like here for now. I'm pretty down with this. I think this is good. But we get the super engage here. Sphere rolls the mana side, which is pretty good too. We are just high rolling basically, which is nice to see. We hit you for 1 billion. We hit you for a decent bit, and we just go like probably burst, scald to kill everyone except for this one carrier. That looks pretty good. That causes a retreat for turn 1. Not bad. I dislike both of you. What are my red options left here in the randoms? Could get Priestess. I think I actually would prefer Priestess over these two. Yeah, everyone's better on the reroll here. Or on the random. Okay. Well, we get the Priestess. The Priestess holds this pretty well. The mana gains are pretty low impact on Priestess. I mean, I already have enough mana commitment anyway on this team, so this should be pretty good. And the Vitality hits are very big. The heal 1 all is a little weak, but not the worst. This should be good. We have 4 good hits on turn 1 for Priestess, which is better than the normally 2 hits they have on turn 1 that are good. So we could definitely make this work for us. I think we do like this into shit, hold on. This into this. There we go. This into Scald. And then we stun the other grave. I like that line quite a bit. We are a little bit weakened, but we're stopping the bone summons, which I think is pretty worthwhile. Only thing you can hit here is a heal. But we should be fine. We get to do Scald here, which is really nice again. I guess what we should do here is hit you first and then Scald. The sequencing looks a little bit off there, but we can't if we cleave first and then Scald, we lose the exact lethal kill on what's its name? You know his name. The quartz there. And that gets the retreat anyway this turn, so that's fine. Lens should be good. I think we put that probably... Oh, also, this Copper Ring should have been on Vampire a long time ago. because of those self-heal attacks to make some value out of that empty HP. But this is pretty good. Although I heal one to all can't be focused. It doesn't target. Weird. I would assume it wouldn't show the keyword there. Whatever, who cares? Yeah, let's just look at things at first here. So if we do... This is a little iffy. I might just need to roll for a 2-mana side so I can, or 2 mana or the 3 damage hit here. Either one of those can keep us all alive, basically. So I think we do this. Maybe we just reroll like all. I think we keep these. I think we roll the rest of these. So we can get a 2 damage hit on Ranger as well, which would be pretty good. Yeah, we have a lot of outs basically. I'll take that. Okay, so we do. It's a little annoying, but if we do like this into this here, nobody. Oh, we could do some slams, which I don't think are actually that good. Never mind. Yeah, I think the cleave is bad because the imp is dying this turn anyway. If we're going this more defensive line, we should just look for better value off the Ranger this turn. Oh, yeah, like X's. Perfect. Okay, well, hey, Sphere hit. Sphere hit, so that's pretty good. That changes things too, actually. So now we can double Scald. Now we can do this. Which is pretty strong. We can even mix in an attack on one of these militia, too. Yeah, that works a lot better for me. Okay. Thank you, Sphere. Very cool. This almost kills the militia, and then, yeah, we have enough mana to kill. Hit. Hit. Very good. Lich doesn't feel too bad to me. What a fucking choice. What a choice. Do I pick, I don't know, Warlock, my fucking favorite and, like, strongest character in the game? Or do we pick the Daemon? I'm gonna go with Warlock. Duh. Listen, I'm sorry. And I know that for a lot of people, myself included, Warlock runs can be kind of boring because he's just such a strong character. But, like, dude, it's Warlock, man. What am I supposed to do? You want me to take Tainted here? You want me to lose the entire run because it's funny? No. No, thank you. I decline. Anywho. We're getting the AoE weaken hit here, which is a little annoying, but we should be fine. I'm actually kind of looking for more of a cleave attack here, maybe. Or not. Off the... You know what? That gets the job done, I suppose. Oh my god. What the f... I didn't do the math in my head. I didn't realize it would do that much damage. Sheesh, man. That's crazy. Well, we get to kill the Lich here, by the way. If you didn't realize, we get to just do this. That is maybe the first time I've ever killed a Lich on turn 1. Holy. The dueling pistol went off. What the fuck? Oh, it was multiplicative, wasn't it? Oh my god, Trouble works on both of them. The duel is 3x, so it's 9x damage. That's why it was 18. That's so crazy. Sheesh, man. Relax a little bit, please. We're gonna put this like here. Into here. Probably just into a pass right now. We have the mana we're sitting on. That's still fine. We could just like double burst you down, I guess. Nah, whatever. Who cares? GG. Not for the items. Listen, I think we can actually handle a Spiker pretty well on this team, especially with Warlock. A Blaze. Hey, Warlock, shut the fuck up right now. I'm talking. We can kill the Spiker very easily. I think look at this team. We have, you know, Blaze is 13 damage. He has 13 health. It's not that tough. But we have other things here that need to get Blaze too, and I'm not risking this for a Ritual Dagger and a Poem. That shit is not worth it. I like Hourglass here. I don't know where Hourglass goes. Guess maybe here. And you know what, Warlock? There you go. Are you happy? You can have Poultice. You asshole. This should be fine. Let's see. Can I get some better rolls here, guys? That's pretty good. Warlock, can I get some mana? See, I like Warlock. I think Warlock is a good character, but I do have to... I actually lost a run on stream Because I did have the Warlock roll either the wand or X's for 6 turns straight. I mean, by 6 turns, I mean 6 rolls straight. Like 2 turns back to back of just him refusing to roll mana. And the rest of my team not having very much mana caused me to then just basically get fucked. So Warlock is good, but he is prone to a little bit of RNG issues sometimes. It is important to note that. He's not the perfect character. He's just very, 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 very strong. We burst into stun, or we need to do... Oh, we don't have enough. Shit. In that case, we can roll a sphere for something better here, hopefully. That's an X. That is an X. Okay. Oh, you know what? There is a line. Yeah, there is a line. We could have pulled this to heal the sphere. Now I'm realizing shit. Oh well. We still win the fight anyway here. It's not too big of an issue. But we could have pulled this to get... Oh, were we still short even if we poulticed? Maybe. Oh, we could have gone infuse poultice and then we could stun. Unfortunate. I will still win the fight. I'm pretty confident. Especially we'll just win without losing anyone too. So there's that, but it was a misplay. Reroll Priestess. When you reroll, I'm pretty sure you can see things that you've already removed off your list. So I'm a little bit worried about hitting one of the bad ones here. So no thank you. Priestess is fine. We can definitely do worse than Priestess here. Dabbleus is a bit more mana support. This is obviously a mana-focused team. Just thinking. I think we just play the Witch. I think Witch is fine here. Decent amount of heals. We have no cleansing on the team, so that's pretty important to have at least someone who has a cleanse side. Although it's not reliable cleanse, so it will be a problem if we get like spam by statuses. But the big thing here is just salve is nice, especially with Warlock, right? If you're worried about the pain sides dealing too much damage to the Warlock, you can just make it a budget 2-mana side by going pain into double salve. And that's a pretty good line still. So I'm not too worried. So we can just torch a Basilisk here if we get enough mana. We need to get enough mana, that is the issue. Okay, we get enough mana. Perfect. Okay, very good. I was a little bit worried there for a moment. Probably weren't gonna hit, but we do hit. And oh, you know what's actually kind of annoying here? Okay, here's the line. You hit here, you burst first, and then you blaze, and it causes the retreat. And you stun. There you go. There you go. That's the line. It gets the retreat. Gets the stun on the Basilisk there. Very, very good stuff. Let's just put this here. Doesn't matter too much. Okay, we should kill the Basilisk this turn, hopefully. Being stun, hold on. Stun goes here. I mean, you retreat after this Basilisk. Goodbye. Goodbye. This is kind of a scary fight, actually. I mean, Tentacle actually pretty sick with the Priestess. Because this does work. It does, it's only 1 damage, but everyone who's attacking you on each character takes 1 then. If they're doing AoE attacks, they take a lot of damage. We can maybe make this work. And if we see an item like Singularity, it'll go pretty much just insane. So I'm pretty okay with this right now. What I kind of like too, actually, kind of like this, and I think we put the bone saw over here because those sides on which are kind of weak. We can put this here, put this here. That looks pretty good to me. I think this is a good setup right now. Turn 1 of this Priestess hits the Omni heal. It does just go sicko mode. Right, everybody takes a ton of damage, which is pretty nice. There are some issues though. We get to do this though into this, and then Ranger stays alive, which is nice. So we'll take these. I guess we can actually hold these two because we can do a slam afterwards, which is nice. Okay. We do this. We do this. Hit, and then we can... Oh, this has 2 keywords on it. I'm stupid. Okay, well... In that case, then we'll roll the Ranger. You know, at that point, might as well just also roll the sphere so we can maybe hit the mana or a stun instead. There we go. There's mana. Okay, so hit here. Play this first. Heal. We have infinite mana. I guess we can do, you know what we can do as well, actually, here? Put 1 burst here. That'll get lethal as well. Like so. Which is pretty nice. I think I just kill this... Oh, I can't kill the null. Fuck you, man. Whatever. I was gonna say, I want to kill this one null so Warlock has more health for future pain rolls, but this should be fine. This should be probably okay. Stun is fine this turn, too. This Warlock has yet to roll that Bloodlust side, and he continues to hate me. I don't know what I did to him, but I guess it was severe. Let's take you out. That's fine, whatever. We're stunning the person who's exerting themselves anyway, but we win this fight this turn, so it doesn't really matter too much. I am not... I lethal. What am I doing? There we go. You're not too concerning either way, though. Just looking, just thinking. I mean, listen. There was the roulette here, but we never actually found a way to... Or at least I didn't pick a way. Maybe I'd seen an item but just didn't think about it at the time. We had never seen a way to get rid of that... oh, did I see mini crossbow? I might have seen mini crossbow on this run. I don't remember. But either way, Prophet's a pretty good pick. Roulette, not that good if we don't have a way to negate the kill. So I'm just going to take Prophet here and be pretty happy. Although we do, unfortunately, lose the cool repel combo now. That's out the window. But this is pretty good. I'm okay with this character here. And I think I'll actually put this here now instead as well. Looks pretty neat to me. And you know what? This goes here. We get the 3 damage repel cleave now, which is nice. Not as good as the heal all, but it is 3 versus 2. Which is a and also 1 after the first turn. This will be pretty decent, honestly. We still get some technical value. I think everything looks pretty good here. Let's run it. Basalt turn 1 summon is a little spooky. But the repel here is actually really nice. You get to do this into this for the focus. So we hit 6 mana there. We chip into this. And we get to blaze into... I guess there's not a really convenient way to kill these basalts other than just double burst one and then kill the other. Or stun the other, I mean. That's a pretty good opening turn for us, right? Basalt has effectively lost half their health. We've killed 1 quartz, severely injured another one. We'll be okay here, I imagine, although this is a bit of a spooky turn. I don't know what I'm looking for exactly here, although these are some pretty good rolls, obviously. This does a lot of damage to Basalt because of the treble duel, so that's pretty nice. I'll do this. There we go. Everyone lives. I wish I had kept that. Or actually, no, I shouldn't have kept the cleanse heal because we needed this heal to actually hit the Basalt here. Okay. I'm pretty confident we're stable at this point. Need a little bit of help here to keep Prophet alive this turn. That'll get the job done, I believe. That will get the job done. Okay. If we had 1 more mana in storage here, that would be nice, but we don't. Because then we could go blaze, and then he'd be pretty much dead and we can stun. We're very close. Oh, we have a chip. I forgot about chip. That's so nice. Okay, yeah, get fucked, idiot. That is extremely GG. I will continue to stun lock you, I believe. We can go like heal into focus heal here for a trillion health. Double burst, and I believe you run away after that basalt. There we go. Good team so far. I don't hate Scorpion Tail on this team, but I think I just want probably Sushi here. I don't know who holds it exactly. Actually, no one really holds it that well on this team, but I will take Sushi because I have quite a bit of faith that whatever our green is will be able to hold hopefully both Sushi and the Fairy Pack pretty well. I don't have a lot of faith that we'll definitely get a good Scorpion Tail orange. There's only like a couple that are actually really good with it, right? Agent's a little bit weird with it. Venom's pretty good with the Scorpion Tail just because it's ranged and it's not. You don't like. It's weird. You don't want a super high number because you don't want your own character to just die from the pain. Venom's a pretty good holder of it because it's ranged and it's not super high. Agent's a little bit inconsistent because of the shifter sides. Roulette's pretty cool, but a little bit inconsistent as well. Assassin's a very good holder of it. Fencer, decent. Dancer, kind of stinky. Sharp shot. Actually, no, we actually have some pretty good hits for it. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. I think this is actually the responsible decision to make here. Well, you know what we could do? We could do this, actually, which is pretty nasty. That is pretty sick nasty, but I do actually like the tentacle here. I think it just goes nowhere for now, but we understand that our orange character will almost certainly hold this, and we'll probably end up removing the treble once that ends up being bad. Yep, next fight, please. Okay, Sphere and Witch both in trouble here. We get a pretty good roll, though, with this. Very happy about that. Let's just hold for a second here. Let's see how things look. We get to do the classic repel into focus here for a ton of mana. We can do a blaze here on either of these fanatics if we want to, but then we're out of mana entirely. I think we're better off probably just playing this defensive here and letting the fanatics run themselves down. I'll hold this, but roll these two, I think. Okay, not great. 4 mana, pretty good. I feel like my Sphere is making more mana than my Warlock is, which is kind of sad. At this point... How do I play this exactly? We can Blaze the Witch. Or Blaze the one that's targeting the Witch, I mean. And then keep I mean, Sphere goes to 1, so they're not as useful as a stunner anymore, but we should be able to handle from here, hopefully. Probably. Okay. We can do this into stun here. And then we can just go like salve, burst. I can just kill you too, I guess. I didn't even realize that. Neat. Okay. Fencer is a good enough holder of the items we currently have. I'm pretty happy with that. And I think if the plan is to give you the Scorpion Tail, I don't think we care too much about Clef. We go probably more for... I guess it doesn't matter either way. I don't know. I'm going to go for more for Dueling Pistol. I think that condition will... Especially with having the pain set here, I think this condition will be more easy to trigger. Because Clef is reliant on Pristine being active, whereas this is good whether or not Pristine is active or not. Right? I think that's the logic, at least. We'll see how it plays. Okay, we finally get our mana side here. That's pretty cool. And by mana, I mean our what's it called? Our Bloodlust side. That's what I meant to say. This into this is pretty decent. We stop the summon. Get a decent amount of damage in there. We make 1 billion mana. Which is pretty nice. Put this here. We can like double blaze into this burst on Prophet, and we should be able to clean up next turn pretty easily. I like that line well enough. Prophet is pained though, which is going to cause maybe a little bit of an issue here. Not too much though. We clean up pretty nicely this turn. You go bink, bang. And we can stun one of these jabronis. And you can salve if we need to. We should try to get an actual roll on our... And actually, this is a usable roll here. That would be mana, probably. You can get a roll on either of these two is pretty good. Yeah, that'll fucking do it. Okay. Hit. 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 Burst. Cool. Okay, good stuff. Second Heart and Collar are both pretty strong. I think Second Heart is just a pretty solid pickup for us here. I'll be taking that. And I'll probably be taking this off then and putting this here instead. That's a pretty good line. We could also just move these over and put it here on Warlock as well. I think I like this quite a bit. That looks pretty good to me, actually. If we were crazy, we could go Rusty Plate into Second Heart as well. That's a fun little line. But I think just covering up an excellent Warlock. Like I said before, Warlock I have some consistency issues with, I feel like. And this does shore those up pretty well. But I think... I mean, whether or not it's over here doesn't make a huge difference. And the Sphere is just getting more health out of the trade-off. So I think it's better to put it on Sphere, ultimately. Especially we get to unblank that reroll here, too, which is nice. I think that's pretty good. This is a pretty scary turn. Although Fence or Dodge, Prophet gets some health here. I want to get a targeted heal here. So I can put the focus on Prophet here too, hopefully. Okay. Guys, can you knock it off, please? Oh, Warlock, mana me, please. Mana me. Warlock, come on, mana me. Okay, good enough. Good enough. We mostly blank the turn. We net positive, actually. So that's good. I'll hold these. I forgot about the barricade. I'll put this here. If we don't get to kill either of them, that's annoying. Whatever. Honestly, we'll probably just blaze down Hydra next turn. What we should have actually done, now that I kind of regret it, we should have done both of the pain hits on the Hydra there. That would have been pretty good. We'll still be fine, but it is a better line to do it that way. We could do this here. I guess that's pretty good. Blaze kills you. This seems solid. Fence is not getting targeted, but 3 damage is 3 damage here, which is pretty good. Oh, that'll end it. Yep, goodbye. That'll end it big time. Okay, the hand is our final fight. Robot's not bad here. We get to just fucking turbo load a bunch of items on it, and he also holds the courage potion really well. I don't think Twin is the right play here. We don't have a lot of great items for Twin. We can go like Rusty Plate and then Second Heart and just put a bunch of HP on the field. Even that's not even that good though. We could go the inverse. We can go like, I don't know. We can go Rusty Plate and then Fairy Pact. And then there's 2 3 HP characters that can make 4 mana in theory, but they're so easy to get one shot by the hand. What are our randoms here on green at this point too? Not great choices. Vessel's pretty bad. Dice isn't too bad here, honestly. Jumble's fucking dog shit. I'm okay with Robot here, honestly. Robot secretly also really holds the Second Heart well. Kind of a sleeper tank. We have 34 HP with this. And we get to go, like, Fairy Pact and Courage Potion. I think this is good enough. Honestly and truly, I think it'll work well. The sides are a little bit on the weaker side. But it's not terrible. And again, he's just a tank. He just has 30 HP. That's his purpose here today. Oh, this is amazing. It lets us stop the summon, which is really good this turn. That's a lot of mana, which is good. Yeah, this is a great turn 1. I think we win this, honestly. Like now, just pretty solidly. I'll put this up here too to mitigate some of the damage coming in. We're gonna go heal into focus. And to make a little bit of mana. Burst. Ooh, that's a bit weird, huh? We do this into this. Put a little soothe down. So I'll put this here. I don't think it matters too much. Yeah, the fencer weakened there was obviously very good. The hand is never going to learn his lesson, apparently. I'm going to hold up to see if I can hit another one of these weakened sides, because it does just shut him down completely. This is very good news for us. I think we're going to do, like... Oh, I don't have a way to... Oh, no, I can do this. This into this here does trigger the focus. Okay. Very solid stuff. I'll put this here. I guess we can do this and then hit, into blaze, into pass turn. He runs away. You know what? Fuck you, hand. You're gonna top kill me, bitch? I'm taking him down. Guess we can just do the funniest duplicate arrow of all time here. There we go. I mean, we got a little bit lucky that we had the weaken versus the hand spamming summons, but that did just dismantle him. The only way we lost that one there was just the hand spamming top kill, because we didn't have a good solution to that at all. But we just had a very strong team, and this is a pretty sick robot angle too. I'm actually pretty happy we found the robot. Not that it mattered; he didn't need to even flex that HP, but it was just a pretty good character to have there for sure. If we had seen, I don't know what character a robot would have been really good against. Maybe like Dragon would have been a good choice because of like all of this, the cleave damage and stuff that Dragon does. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully I will see you for the next video. Goodbye.